the map, General. So two things, no? Nag-back-to-back, kinasuhan niyo si dating Pangulong Duterte doon sa sabi niya, 15 na senador na medyo neutralize natin kasi maikpit daw yung labanan. Ay, hindi ko maintindihan, bakit mo kailang patayin yung mga seating, ang labanan yung bakante. So dapat kandidato yung ano yun. So anyway, and then of course the other one, which is a little bit more sensitive, and I was hoping kanina if Attorney Starr could stick around, is this issue ng libel case. Because you have been really a target of disinformation at talagang minsan basturan talaga and all of that. And, you know, for some of us who have been in the media for quite some time, we're familiar with that. Now, Senator, just can you explain dito sa mga audience natin, what is the context yung mga kaso nyo sa former president? And also ito sa mga troll na ito. Because it's not like this was the first time the former president made a threatening statement. And it's not that it's the first time you have been a target of this attack. So why now? Sasabihin ng tao, election period, ano ba to? Is this a crackdown? What's going on?
Well, siguro enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Okay. Noong time niya, ginawa niya yun. Palakpakan ng mga tao kahit anong sinasabi niya. At pambubudol na ang kanyang mga sinasabi. Palakpakan pa rin ang mga tao, di ba? Jet ski, budol yun na. 3 to 6 months, budol yun na. Ano sinabi niya about kay former Senator Trillanes? Offshore accounts, budol din yun na. Di ba, mga at the end of the day, napakaraming budol. Pati yung mga sinasabi niya doon na inaamin niyang mga criminal activities niya sa Davao. Sowing intrigues and planting evidence nung siya ay prosecutor. Ano yun? Lahat joke yun? Kaya siguro, okay lang yun. Ginawa niya sa kanyang termino bilang presidente. Dahil siya ultimately, he's responsible for running the country during the time. Pero ngayon, hindi. Iba na ang presidente. So, it's either he shut up or he just wait for the elections and show his might. But rallying our people in the wrong direction, using the false pretenses, na para bang rally the public, using false pretenses, parang foul naman yun because, you know, the freedom of speech is not absolute and it has to be tempered and done within the limits of the law.
Gerard, just going back to this, sabi niya enough is enough. Obviously, we can have a long conversation about the 6 months of Duterte's term. We had Senator Trillanes also on our show, constantly reminding us, hindi lang sa mga budol, but yung mga lumabas sa Quadcom na kung ano-ano, di ba? About yung mga potential involvement with illegal drugs and yung mga anomalya na nangyari ng panahon. But the thing is, he has not been a president for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Last year palang January, started the year by threatening essentially destabilization, threatening separation of Mindanao. You were based in Mindanao back then. And then throughout the year, hindi lang siya, but yung anak niya ng kasalukuyan ng vice-presidente. I don't know how you want to put it, a conditional assassination, pero it doesn't work that way. So when you say enough is enough, it's also about itong attack nila ng sunod-sunod sa ating Pangulo at saka ating mga top leaders, at least since last year, right?
Alam mo kasi, Richard, yung limits ng decency naman, universal yan eh. Yung limits ng decency lang, especially among leaders, especially among people na marami ang naniniwala. So, yun yung point ko ron eh. Masyado namang hindi ka na presidente, daldal ka pa rin ng daldal dyan na para mga akala mo hindi ka tatablan. O ngayon, susubukan natin kung hindi nga tatablan ng kaso. Napakagaan ng kasong final ko, pero pag ikaw tinablad dyan, talaga namang...
What is your case again, just to remind for people who know?
Unlawful utterances. Maliwanag na maliwanag. Tapos inciting to sedition. Because he is just fomenting chaos in our country. Binigyan na siya ng 6 years eh. Bakit ba hindi siya makapaghintay uli ng another 6 years? At kung gusto niya patakbuhin kung sino man dyan sa mga anak niya o sa mga kamag-anak niya o sa kaalyado niya, di maganda sila ng 2028. Actually, itong 2025, pwede niya patakbuhin ng mga lahat ng kaalyado niya at tinatakbo niya nga. He can do the campaigning, but limit it, temper it within the bounds of the law.
General, what is, sa tingin, ano ba yung issue dito? Kasi you were based in Davao, you know this family very well. We'll talk about other people related to him, Kibuloy, Harry Roque later on. Ano yun, hindi niya matanggap na wala na sila sa poder? Ito ba yung issue niya talaga? Power trip ba to? Or power hungry ba to? Hindi ko maintindihan. Bakit siya ganyan?
Masyado na sila naging komportable na talagang absolute sila, nag-Diyos ang tingin nila sa sarili nila. Na anything they do, anything they say, they can't go wrong. No? Pero hindi ganun eh. May mga taong hindi naman lahat nasisiyahan eh. Syempre may butante nga ang mga kalaban nila. Sige, sabihin natin na palagi silang panalo. Pero tingnan mo nga naman yan. O bakit hindi niya patakbuhin ang sarili kung talagang malakas sila eh. Bakit kailangan ang tatay mismo ang tatakbo laban dun sa pagka-mayor?
Yeah.
Matanda na nga siya eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? Patakbuhin yung mga anak niya para malaman natin kung talagang tanggap nga ng buong Davao City ang pamilya niya. Wala ba siyang confidence na kanyang mga anak, na mananalo ang mga anak niya?
Mukhang wala eh. Mukhang wala eh.
Di ba? So, diyan pa lang, sa puntong yan, medyo makapag-isip na tayo na something's wrong. He has to put his own house in order first before he start fomenting chaos dito sa other parts of the country or the whole country in itself.
So can we say, I mean, to use their favorite term, destabilizer na ba ang mga Dutertes, basically? I mean, that's the term they used to deploy against any critics back in the day.
Yan kasi mga terms na wala namang legal definition.
Walang legal basis, but
yan, opinions yan, opinionated. So at this point, I do believe that my opinion does not matter. Ang sa akin lang tinitingnan dito, nung final ko ang kaso, I saw a violation of law. So yun lang basihan ko. I saw a violation of law.
And when it comes to the Dutertes, General, do you think worried din sila na baka this could be their downfall, na existential threat? May sense of desperation ba sa tingin nyo on their part?
Hindi ako makapag-speculate eh, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to speculate din also. Pero tingnan natin, nalalapit ang election, di ba? The Patriarch Duterte is still running. Hindi niya mai-hand over sa kanyang mga anak ang renda ng Davao City. So maybe it speaks a lot. So at the end of the day, it will be the people of Davao City who will be determining their fate. So the voters will just make their voices heard on this coming election.
Well, this is a politically sensitive question. I mean, you're free always not to answer me, General. Still, there is a possibility that the ICC warrants of arrest could come this year. I mean, again, it's speculative at this point in time. Nasunog kami. Can you say that the Philippine National Police is ready to enforce if ever the DOJ clears this, if the Philippine government clears this?
Well, you know, ang Philippine National Police naman susunod lang yan sa kung ano ang iutos sa kanya. Especially yung mga legal na utos, siyempre.
Right.
Nung time niya nga, may mga illegal orders nga dahil ito mga orders na hindi nga niya maamin sa Quadcom, di ba? Sumunod nga ang mga pulis. Let's not sugarcoat anything. Let's stop sugarcoating things now. Talagang susunod ang pulis sa kung sino ang nagutos, especially ang nagutos ay duly constituted authority. So pag inutusan ng PNP na implement ang warrant, what warrant is that? Pag sinabi ng gobyerno natin na ang warrant na yan ay valid at yan ay dapat i-enforce, we will enforce it.
The reason I ask it, again, I know this is sensitive, is because yung concern ng ibang tao is magkakaroon ng gulo dahil loyal daw yung mga pulis sa Davao sa kanya, ganun-ganun. But from my understanding, reconfigurations have been taking place to make sure rule of law prevails.
Ang pulis, I would like to believe na ang pulis ay professional. Sumusunod yan sa batas. Susunod yan sa duly constituted authority. So, kung magkagulo man, we always hope for the best. But we are prepared for the worst.
Speaking of preparing for the worst, I mean, General, you also went, at least against one of their, I don't know how to